Ya bu videoyu çok merak ediyorum. 35 milyon dolarlık Sony Hackerı Disrupt'ın videosu. 35 milyon dolarlık arkadaşlar, alt yazılı bir video. Anaokulu mezunu olmayan arkadaşlarımıza anlatırsa birisi, radyo tıslaması. Biraz kötü çevirebilir ama thumbnail'da bu adam vardı. Geçen geçmiştik Disrupt videosunu, bu sefer geçmeyiz ya. Bunu ben de merak ettim. Eklemiştim. $35 milyon para değil ki. Yemek bile alamıyorsun. Eski parayla 35 milyon değil bu. Yeni parayla. Yeni parayla. Abi siz şeyi biliyor musunuz? Bak dün Hürkanlara gittik, tamam mı? Dur anlatacağım. Bu videodan sonra bana hatırlatın. Anlatacağım. Birlikte izleyebilirsiniz.
Good.
Disrupt 3D video yapıyordu eskiden böyle. Bütün videoda gezebiliyordum. Onu bıraktı.
2014, several emails appear at Sony. An anonymous message from an unknown deity who refers to himself as but the employees push the emails aside, right? Move on with their day. Shortly after,
mesaj atmışlar sonra
they receive
işte
another batch, more threatening messages asking that they decide. Well, decide what? Decide something by 11 p.m. Once again, unaware of what is about to happen, the employees push the things aside, right? Whatever, go about the day.
Sonra Sony hacklendiği tarih miydi o gün?
So then on the other side of the building, on what seems like any other day, a guy is entering a meeting. They're talking about an upcoming release for a movie called The Interview. So the meeting's agenda is for the New York City premiere of that film. And then they start getting notifications on their phone. These emails, they keep appearing, keep breaking through the firewall. Same thing, same deal. Decide by 11 p.m. But this time, they're asking for monetary compensation. And after this first batch of threatening emails, then the leaks start beginning.
Ama
so they first start off by releasing personal details, unreleased
Sony
scripts,
işte
email
ya.
contents between employees start to appear
35
on the
milyon dolar
internet.
nasıl çalıyorlar?
Before anyone at Sony can actually understand what's happening, the hackers use a variant of the Shamu wiper malware and begin erasing the infrastructure. So I'm ripping this straight from Wikipedia. The Shamoon, also known as W32 Disk Track, is a modular computer virus that was discovered in 2012. So essentially, once a system is infected, the virus continues to compile a list of files from specific locations on the system. It then uploads them to the attacker and erases them. Finally, the virus overwrites the master boot record of the infected computer, basically making it unusable.
hacker stuff chat, yani böyle. Hacker olmayanlar anlamasın tarzı.
Right now we're at Sony, and they're about to release a film. So the security personnel there decide to take down the data posted on social media, but as we know, nothing is lost on the internet. So 4 days after that initial attack on November 28th, Recode publishes an article in which it links the recent Sony attacks with none other than North Korea.
Kuzey Kore'den saldırmışlar.
So then by December 7th, C-SPAN is out there reporting that 47,000 social security numbers have been compromised directly related to these attacks.
Kuzey Kore'de böyle hacker timleri falan mı var o zaman? Hiç kimsenin haberi olmadı. Bütün dünyayı hackleyen, sonra faşist liderlerine info sızdıran. Değil mi? Var öyle bir şey vardı herhalde.
So then by December 8th, Sony receives another punch to the gut when the hackers make an 8th data dump.
İşte Sony sürekli hackleyip datalarını
Then also
sızdırıyorlarmış.
threatened the headquarters of Sony with correlations to
9/11'la bağlantısından dolayı Sony'de tehdit ediyorlarmış.
9/11. So this grabs the attention of the US security, and it's further solidified that North Korea is behind this hack because the messages are mentioning the assassination of Kim Jong-un in the interview.
Kim Jong-un'un suikastinden bahsedilen şeyleri sızdırıyorlarmış. Ne alaka lan?
They state that to allow the production and distribution of such a film should be regarded.
He doğru bir dakika. O filmle alakalı hackliyorlardı. Hatırladım ben o dönemi. Kuzey Kore film var ya, The Interview. Tamam, şu an anladım. O filmle alakalı olarak tehdit ediyorlar. Onu yayınlamamaları için falan herhalde Kuzey Koreliler. Yes. Komedi filmi vardı ya.
So the final decision is to fold.
The interview now canceled.
This, as
Doğru,
U.S.
iptal edilmişti
officials
bir ara bu film.
make the connection between North Korea and Sony's crippling cyber attack.
Hackerlar
Anna
iptal
Corman
ettiler
here
lan
now with
filmin
the very
çıkışını.
latest. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Ainsley and Heather. Good morning to all of you at home. The film that everyone has been talking
In a really
Aynı
weird
zamanda filmde
statement,
yapıyordu,
the
ben
North
onu
Korean
kaçırdım.
government offers to join hands with the US and to find the identities of these unfortunate hackers.
Kuzey Kore'de Amerika ile el sıkışıp bulmaya çalışacaklarmış hackerlar. Haberleri yoktur
Say
kesin.
the US should stop with the allegations. I trust them, actually. Meanwhile, emails from the quote-unquote are still being sent all throughout the Sony
Altyazı çok
headquarters.
kötü ya.
The U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security states that the cyber attack was not just an attack against the company and its employees, it was also an attack on our freedom of expression and way of life. So at this point, everyone is still wondering if it's actually North Korea behind it, what's happening.
On the one hand, you could make the argument that
PR diyorlarmış
they used the same
bazıları.
attack code that was used in 2013 that North Korea is blamed for, and this was an attack on South Korea. On the other hand, actually, attack code is just bought and sold quite regularly. There's a whole underground cyber criminal trade where you can buy and sell attack codes. So I'm not sure, that was initially why we accused North Korea, but I'm not sure that that is actually such a valid
Kuzey Kore'yi
argument.
suçlamak da çok kolay ya. Zaten adamlar izole etmiş kendilerini. Bir hack olayı olunca Kuzey Kore'ye salla geç. Ama iyi PR bu arada. İyi film PR'ı, PR'sa eğer. PR da
They made
mantıklı
an
geldi
assessment around
gerçekten.
that time on whether or not they think the country of North Korea was behind the attack. They suggest that it may be associated with the firing of a few employees, a few
Oğlum ama şey de çok saçma yani. Kuzey Kore'nin gelip Amerika ile el sıkışıp biz hackerları bulmanıza yardımcı olacak. Ulan Kuzey Kore'de interneti kullanamıyorsun ki zaten devlet izin vermezse. Nasıl hackerları bulmalarına yardımcı olacak? Senin bilgin vardır yani. Hacker varsa ülkende. Millet dizi bile izleyemiyor amına koyayım ülkede.
months prior in May 2014.
Saçını bile kestiremiyorsun.
They point out that an attack of
Hacker
this
şeyi
scale
mi kuracaklar
needed
bir de?
help from within. And obviously Sony denied these
İçeriden
accusations.
olduğunu
Following this computer,
söylemişler.
following this one, a computer forensic specialist from FireEye, Kevin Mandia, and he basically said that there's not a shred of evidence that show an insider from Sony was involved in the attack, so conflicting opinions. He thinks it was from the outside. In a third option, an alleged
çıkıyor
member
mu
of
kim
that
olduğunu?
hacking group, quote unquote, boasts that the hack started a year before on December 23rd. However, that's just a boast. Who knows? And so now the
Hakikaten
dust
ha.
has kind of settled, and Sony announces that 300 independently owned cinemas will show the interview.
Ha, filmi sonra
And then the
gösterme
following
kararı
day, the
alıyorlar.
film releases on YouTube, Google Play, and Xbox
Oha!
Video. So ultimately, on September 6th, 2018,
Filmi
the
niye bir gün
Department of
sonra her
Justice
yerde
cracks and
yayınlamışlar lan?
pins officially, quote unquote, the hacks on one North Korean citizen by the name.
Kuzey Koreli hackermış gerçekten. 35 milyon dolar zararı mı sokmuş peki? Vay be, garip bir videoydu. Intromuz, outromuz. Evet. Yes. Yabancı dilde müzik. Ne diyecektim size bak. Çok korkunç. Şimdi Alp'le Raft oynayacağız.